Hi, AJ Cataldo, August 24 in Cambodia, just about, or is it 23? Anyway, it's Monday for me in Cambodia, and I'm getting some questions about my personal background, so I'm just going to put up a portion of my resume, walk you through it, and some's not on here, but it's one page. Got my new Cambodian shirt. Hope you can see it, $5. Lady wanted $15 from me because I'm a foreigner. And my lady knocked her down to $5. I love these shirts. They're very colorful. Anyway, born and raised in Tucson, Arizona, lived there for first 30 years of my life, on and off, let's say. Uh, High school, graduated at age 17, went in the United States Marine Corps at age 17, 18, 19, got out, used the GI Bill to go to Pima Community College, get an associate's degree. Uh, I did not know anyone who went to college, so I'm first generation college grad. Graduated with my 2-year associate's degree, went 76, 70, 77, 78, graduated 78, transferred to the University of Arizona, a difficult transition for me going from a community college to university, but I did survive and graduated with my bachelor's degree, double major finance accounting, 1980 December. Went to work for a CPA firm, passed the CPA exam, became a CPA in about 1983, decided, the bachelor's degree wasn't that tough, went back to school for a master's degree. I was already a CPA. It was easy for me to get work part-time while doing the master's degree and support myself. And I have what an economist would call a low level of satiation, or to put it another way, I don't need a lot of stuff. So a year and a half in my master's degree, that was in taxation. It's pretty much worthless now. That was 1985 graduation. During that period of time, I was offered an opportunity. I became chief financial officer of a small company with about 125 employees in Rio Doce, New Mexico. Wonderful job opportunity. They paid me an enormous amount of money. They paid for an A-frame in the forest with a three-sided deck. Uh, Back then, those benefits were not taxable. They are now. And then I went to work for the California Auditor General in Sacramento for a while. And one of my old professors from the master's degree decided he wanted to hire me. He flew me back to Tucson for an interview. I did litigation support. I did expert testimony before I was 30. A wonderful opportunity for me. Before I was 30, I testified against GM, Ford, uh, Nissan, and first question the lawyer would ask is, Mr. Cataldo, how old are you? Because they wanted to it. And I learned about litigation and litigation support, paid very well. Excuse me. So then I quit him and I started doing those on my own. I did that for about 5 years up through 1990. Anyway, taught at the University of Arizona as an adjunct, undergraduate, UG as undergraduate, corporate finance, loved it. Taught some courses for Central Arizona Community College as an adjunct. I taught marketing for them and statistics and economics. Pima Community College, wonderful opportunity. They actually gave me some kind of award for best improved student because I graduated from there and then I'm teaching there. Uh, I taught primarily economics. People didn't want to teach economics. It's unpopular with the students, so I took the unpopular courses. Any course that is quantitative is relatively unpopular, so I specialized. 1990, moved to Kingman, Arizona. Loved it. 2.5 years. Taught for Mojave Community College as a full-time faculty member. Every weekend I went to Laughlin, Nevada, 35 miles away. And for $2.99, I got the all-you-can-eat shrimp and prime rib. That was 1990. You can't do that anymore. And I decided to go back. I said, the bachelor's degree wasn't so bad. The master's degree wasn't so bad. I think I'll go back and get a PhD. Went to Virginia Tech. Didn't want to be anywhere near the desert. I wanted forest. Blacksburg, Virginia for 4 years. Virginia Tech, got my PhD. Taught MBA and undergraduate. Summer 1996, University of New Brunswick in Canada, visiting, taught undergraduate. 1996-97, North Carolina A&T State University, tenure track, that was undergraduate. That was an HBCU, so black students primarily. And we were #1 in the HBCUs in business. Gonzaga University, private institution, very high tuition over in Spokane, Michigan. If you follow basketball, you know about Gonzaga. Then I went to work for Western Michigan University. Wonderful opportunity, loved it. Ended up visiting, or started at visiting. They gave me tenure track. I was teaching MBA and undergraduate. Then Oakland University. That was a weird. The culture in Detroit area, Rochester Hills, did not fit with me. So I was there from 2001 to 2006. Did a visiting at Northeastern, private institution. It was a long walk, but I could walk to MIT. I could walk to Harvard. I could not walk to Boston University. It was a little too far. Really good students there. That was a wonderful opportunity. Then I taught online for UC Berkeley, fall 2000. October 2020, I retired from Westchester, but not really retired. I basically quit. At that time, I was a tenured full professor. I had been department chair, taught MBA and undergraduate. And then wonderful opportunity to teach doctoral students at the University of Scranton, I'm sorry, DBA. They are now PhD program. They worked very hard over a lot of years. They have a very high quality program. So for the DBA, they could hire me to help with their as dissertation chair or second dissertation chair. But now they're a PhD, they need everyone in house. Of course, they have to pay higher salaries, and but the doctoral, the PhD is higher rank than DBA. DBA is kind of a wimpy PhD, wimpy doctor, let's call it that. Anyway, that's a lot of my background. I moved around a lot, and so I was not frightened when it came when I in Kane, Arizona. I got cancer 65 months ago. Planned my funeral about a year later. Less than a year later, my wife got cancer. I had stage 3 pancreatic. She had stage 4 femoral cancer, and within 3 weeks after her diagnosis, she passed away. Excuse me. So I went and spent about 6 months helping my sister, fixing up my sister's house. Nothing had been done for 20 years. She was a widow. And I sold everything, gave everything away, gave my family a lot of money. Actually, I gave away 95% of my net worth because I knew I would not need it here. And I don't. My Social Security is adequate. Half of my Social Security, I can eat well and live well. And the other half, I'm going to buy a house for Nari, my lady here. We've been together nearly a year. She's the most wonderful woman in the world. And I don't want her. I'm 69 next month. She's 46. I don't want her to ever have to work again for the rest of her life. Clearly, I'm not going to live as long as she does. And I'll probably, we're going to meet with people tomorrow, see if it's a house, if it's a deal we want. If it is in 30 days, I'll put the down payment down. We'll begin construction. We'll be living there in 7 months. If we go ahead and proceed with that deal, I think I'm going to do a lot of videos on the construction so you can see how construction is done here in Cambodia. So please subscribe, please like, please make comments. You want to know about my background, a couple of you. That's my background. Am I happy in Cambodia? Best decision I ever made in my life. Very happy. I did spend 14 months in the Philippines. I was not happy there. And it's because foreigner prices on everything 24/7, very greedy. I don't like the saving face thing, which kind of converts into lying and deception a lot. Here in Cambodia, it's very interesting. They're Catholic in the Philippines. They're Buddhists in Cambodia. I was born and raised Catholic, and I love the Buddhists. I mean, the culture is wonderful here. No one's greedy. Everyone's happy. It's clean where I live in Siem Reap. Again, um, please subscribe, like, make comments. I'll try to keep these videos brief so that you're not bored, and have a wonderful day.